woman and she's not moving.
So is that an effect of the circumcision?
That's the effect.
You don't have erection.
Yeah. So a man does not feel he's a man if he's touching his. I mean, if you go on the internet, I see men write, I don't know what's wrong with my wife. I touch her, nothing is happening. They don't feel they are men. And some men, if they love the woman, they will try to work with her. Some men will go out to go and he has to prove he's a man now to see if he still has that in him. So it's broken a lot of marriages. And then, okay, I was lucky in my case that I didn't have any infection. But some, because remember I told you, the woman had a blade. You know, I don't know if she had used it. You know, I don't want to lie, you know, here because I can't remember, you know. But I don't know if she even washed the blade. And if she washed it, maybe it's the same blade she used for somebody that she used on me. It was not sterilized. She didn't have gloves on. So that means if she had cut herself and that other person had AIDS, I would have had AIDS.
She had a face mask.
What is face mask? I say somebody don't get gloves, you say not face mask.
When the face mask started.
Person not get gloves, you say face mask. And dirty place because they just finished circumcising one person and put me there. You know, so a lot of women have, you know, infection. Even some people bleed to death because they don't cut it well. Some women, because of that infection goes into their womb and they become infertile. You know, some people cancer or whatever. And then beside that, you have the psychological problem again, which, you know, we go through. You know, in my job, I work in capital, and at one time we were handling this thing, cervical cancer screening. You know, all those letters you get from cervical cancer. Okay, so I was in this meeting with NHS, and they were complaining that they even send text messages, and women don't respond to it. I just sat down in one corner and I was giggling, and then my manager was like, "Elsa, what's funny here?" I said, "Well, do you want my opinion here?" And they said, I said, "Well, the truth is that if you send that text or emails to me 20 times, even 100 times, I am not going to go there for that screening." And you see all these white people, they were like shocked. Like, so I said, "Look, what you're doing, you think by sending these reminders to these women, it's going to make them go. No, you have to set one, you have to train your doctors and nurses that when a woman opens her private part and you see it's looking funny, you should just shut up your mouth and do what you need to do." You understand? They have to educate that, and they have to go back to the community, like our community, and advise these women that, look, we have trained our women, we've trained our doctors, we've trained our nurses not to ask you questions, and then it becomes, as you know, the women will now have that trust and will want to go. She knows that I have had a lot of, I've organized a lot of cervical cancer screening in Nigeria, paid for with my own money, paid for women that they found that they had cervical cancer to receive treatment. But if I tell you that I have not gone for that test myself, you'll be shocked. And the reason is because people like us that have been through this, it's embarrassing for us to open our private part to nurses. And some nurses are really bad. I mean, I've had a nurse look at me and like, "What happened to you there?" You understand? So I don't want to go to you know, so I don't want to go to any nurse and open my private part and she's asking me what happened in my private part. You know, it's embarrassing. You know, so that's why a lot, and so imagine, God forbid, you know, a lot of women in my position too will not go for cervical cancer screening because of this, and then have that problem which could have been detected earlier. You understand? These are all the effects of cervical cancer, FGM. You know, so it's not just the cutting. The wound, even though the wound heals, it doesn't, even though the wound heals, but the scar is something you live with all through your life.
So now, Mama Elsie, you have told us a whole lot about your approach to the procedure, and from the look of things, there are no health benefits.
Just to be honest with you, they have done a lot of research worldwide, and till today, nobody has found any health benefits at all. This circumcision was some men drunk over a bottle of palm wine decided that they have to control women. They have to control their women. And that's how that circumcision came about. It has no health benefit at all. No health benefits at all. It's not even religious, it's not even the Bible, it's not biblical, it's not in the Quran.
So it's a cultural thing.
It's a cultural thing, yes.
Does it have any relationship with religion?
None at all. It's not in the Bible or in the Quran. It's nothing at all. It's just tradition by some drunks.
But it's just like you're right. Something wrong.
Exactly.
Is it in certain tribes or all over the village? Is it?
No, certain tribes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like my tribe, some men will not even marry a woman if she's not circumcised. Yeah. And some last meeting, somebody told us of women, pregnant women that even asked to be circumcised.
Yeah, in one part of Nigeria, it's like their own baby shower. That's what she
like
said.
Baby shower, yeah. They will circumcise the woman.
At that age, they'll be in pain.
Yeah.
Ours is even better. You know, the Somalians, this one,
Type 4.
type 4, they sew it. Yeah.
So after they do it, they sew it.
They sew
it.
That's it. They sew it. So
They sew it.
Yeah, they leave a little
They
hole
open it, take
Just
it out,
woman
and sew it.
to pee.
So she can pee.
And they just leave a little hole. But what is sad about these people is that
It
for
just
the ones that are
depends, but
sexually
they're just
active,
even
now
in
have adult
yeah,
sex.
these are them. But this is the worst one.
Yeah, because okay,
That after
they
they
have to
take
be
it, this one they
virgins when
just
they are
open a
married.
bit.
And they
This
don't
one they
want
take the
you to
clitoris
lose
a bit.
this,
This one they
because
take
if they
it
lose
out.
it,
This
then
one
they
they
know that
take
they are not
everything
virgins.
out. It's just a
So the
hole.
way around
Then they
it
sew
is
it.
by
Then they
having
leave this
anal
place.
sex.
You need to leave.
Wow.
Which has its own side effects too. Yeah.
Wow. Thank God.
Divide and rule.
Yeah?
Divide and rule.